It has been 1,000 years since I last looked upon you, Tyrande. I thought of you every moment I roamed through the Emerald Dream.
My heart rejoices to see you again, my love. But I would not have awakened you unless the need was urgent.
In the dream, I felt our land being corrupted, just as if it were my own body. You were right to awaken me.
The Burning Legion has returned. Cenarius is dead, and Outlanders roam freely through our most sacred vales.
As was foretold. No doubt Archimonde will make his way to Hyjal Summit and attack the World Tree. If he succeeds in draining the tree's energies, this world will be doomed.
My only thought was to awaken you and the rest of the Druids. The Druids of the Talon reside within the Barrow Dens at the end of this valley. If we can reach them, we may have a chance to stop Archimonde and his demons.
That did it, boys! We've driven them off! Let's regroup back at the base and tend to our wounded.
So, the Outlanders battle against the undead as well. They could prove to be powerful allies against Archimonde and his ilk.
They are mongrels and nothing more. They are responsible for Cenarius' death. I will be damned before I stand with them.
Perhaps you are right, my love. We will establish our new settlement here. Keep your sentries alert. I doubt that we have seen the last of the Outlanders or the undead.
So be it.
Triet may not root there.
By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Threatens
I heed
these
the voice of
lands.
Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. So be it.
The land and I are one.
Anudora! I heed the
As
voice.
sleep dulls my senses.
Research finished.
As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune.
Your building is complete.
By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it.
The land and I are one.
The great outdoors.
Someone threatens the wild.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wild. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Insufficient gold.
So be it.
Our gold mine is running low.
Immediately. Our resources are depleting fast. We must find another gold mine and muster our forces. Only then will we be able to reach the Barrow Dens. Immediately. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune.
Insufficient gold.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. Immediately. The goddess calls. By Elune. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. Wait! I know those furbolgs. They escaped from Ashenvale when the corruption started to spread.
Perhaps they did not escape the corruption after all.
Goddess, light my
the
path.
great outdoors.
As the goddess
What is
wills.
nature's call?
Something is amiss.
I sworn revenge.
Move. Line. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
I stand ready.
Someone threatens the wild. By Elune.
Your building is complete.
So be it.
I've never seen the creature so aggressive before.
Then I will put an end to their curse. Undo Falador!
Research finished.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls.
In
I heed the
goddess,
voice of
light
Elune.
my path.
Point the way. Someone threatens the wild.
Make it fast.
What threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune.
Speak your mind.
Immediately. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. So be it. Waiting on you. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately.
Has
Goddess,
sleep
light my
dulled my
path.
senses?
The great
goddess
outdoors.
calls.
The land and I are one.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have
As
engaged
the
the
goddess
enemy.
wills. So be it. For Kalimdor.
Are we being invaded? Hi!
Our warriors have engaged the
Making
enemy.
trails.
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
Anudora. For Kalimdor.
Our sacred
Someone
grove is
threatens
being
the wild.
desecrated.
Ashtherodala.
The goddess calls.
Make it fast.
Is there trouble? What is nature's call?
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
Our sacred grove is being
The
desecrated.
goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately.
What threatens these
Ashrathoraman.
lands? Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills.
Your building is
You've
combined.
changed, Tyrande. There is little mercy left in you.
Long ago, I swore to protect this land. I never had the luxury of sleeping through times of great peril.
If your endless vigil has hardened you, my love, it must be part of your goddess's plan.
I stand ready.
The goddess calls. By Elune. So be it.
Point the way.
In position.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Is there trouble?
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. By Elune.
There is danger ahead, priestess. You must proceed with caution.
So be
Our
it.
gold mine is running low.
So be it. I heed the voice of Elune.
Create more moons. Standing guard. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman, your move. Fair enough. Say no more. Say no more.
I am sworn to
The
avenge.
goddess calls.
Speak your mind.
Someone threatens the wild. Immediately.
Research finished.
What is nature's call?
In position. More lumber is required.
I heed the voice of Elune.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
Your building is complete.
By Elune.
Hi!
Our
On your
sacred
mark.
grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls.
Are we being invaded?
Someone threatens the wild.
What is nature's call?
Our sacred grove
As
is
the
being
goddess wills.
desecrated.
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Make it fast.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. So be it.
Research finished.
What threatens these lands?
As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Goddess, light my path.
For Kalimdor.
So be it.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
Ah, the great outdoors.
I stand ready. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Are we being
Our
invaded?
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman.
Is there trouble? Are we being invaded?
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
It shall be done.
The goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Standing guard.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
Ah, the great outdoors.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors
Someone
have
threatens
engaged
the
the
wild.
enemy.
So be it. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune.
Goddess,
Immediately,
light my path.
the goddess
Speak
calls.
your mind.
So be it.
As sleep
I
dulled
heed the
my
voice of
senses.
Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. Ashatoraman. The goddess calls.
Standing guard. Triot may not root there.
Ashatoraman.
Triot may not root there.
Someone threatens the wild.
I am sworn to avenge. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
Is there trouble?
Someone.
Be careful, priestess. These woods are overrun by the dead.
Ashrathoraman. So be it. By Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elune.
In position.
Your
sacred grove is being desecrated.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild.
Who threatens these lands?
What is nature's call?
Ashrathoraman.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Insufficient gold. We can't build
Someone
there.
threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman.
Standing guard.
The goddess calls.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Goddess, light my path.
As the goddess wills.
Our gold mine is running low.
So be it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. In position. Our sacred grove
is
is being
nature's call?
desecrated. Your building is complete.
Are we
Ashrathoraman.
being invaded?
Your building is complete. Speak your mind. As the goddess wills. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Create more moonwells. Create more moonwells. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Goddess, light my path. Insufficient
I
gold.
heed the voice of
I am
Elune.
sworn to
Something
avenge.
is amiss.
Hi!
Ashrathoraman.
Your building is complete.
As the goddess wills.
Insufficient gold. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Insufficient gold.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Immediately. Immediately.
What is nature's call?
What threatens these
Someone threatens
lands?
the wilds.
Ashtherodanador. Anudor.
Our sacred grove is being
I heed
desecrated.
the voice of a
Ah,
lord.
the great outdoors.
The goddess calls. Your building is complete. By Elune.
Goddess, light my path.
Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman. So be
Our
it.
sacred grove is being desecrated.
As sleep dulled my senses.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
Insufficient
Someone
gold.
threatens the wild.
In position.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
the goddess wills.
light my path.
The goddess calls.
Our warriors have
Someone
engaged. Our
threatens the
gold
wild.
mine has collapsed.
I heed the voice of
Are we
Elune.
being invaded? Making trails.
Our sacred grove is
Standing
being
ground.
desecrated.
By Elune. Immediately.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our sacred grove is being
I heed the
desecrated.
voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Speak your mind. Nature's sacred
Alas.
grove is being desecrated. Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman. So be it. By Elune.
It shall be done.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Something
Our sacred grove is being
amiss.
desecrated.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Goddess, light my
As
path.
the goddess wills. The goddess calls.
Is there trouble?
Our warriors have
Ashrathoraman.
engaged the enemy.
Immediately.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I heed the voice of
Speak
Elune.
your mind.
Hi!
The land and I are one.
Are we being invaded?
Make our warriors
fast.
have engaged the
The
enemy.
goddess calls.
Is there trouble?
The land
Our
and
sacred
I are
grove
one.
is being desecrated.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Someone
Goddess,
threatens the
light
wild.
my path.
Ashrathoraman.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our sacred
The
grove is
goddess
being
calls.
desecrated.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the
So
enemy.
be it.
What is nature's call?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens
Our
the
warriors have engaged the enemy.
What threatens these lands?
wild. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately.
In position. Our warriors
sacred
have
grove
engaged
is
being
the enemy.
desecrated.
The goddess calls.
For Kalimdor.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I am sworn to avenge.
So be it.
Our warriors
the
have
goddess
engaged the
wills.
enemy.
Someone threatens the
Speak your
wild.
mind.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it.
As sleep dulled my senses.
The goddess calls.
Your building is complete.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. By Elune. No! The outpost has been corrupted, and the Treants have been driven mad. They do not deserve this cruel fate.
Come no further, weakling. Lord Tichondrius commanded us to kill anyone attempting to enter this place, and we shall.
Pathetic wretches. It pains me that you once called yourselves night elves.
As
Our
the
warriors
goddess
have
wills.
engaged the enemy.
What is nature's call?
The land and I are one.
By Elune.
In position.
Are we being invaded?
The goddess calls.
Our warriors
Someone
have
please
engaged the
arrive.
enemy.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Immediately. Immediately.
Anudora. It shall be done. Anudora. Ashtherodanador.
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds? Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. The goddess calls.
For Kalimdor. For Kalimdor.
Ashrathoraman.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wilds?
As sleep dulled my
I heed
senses.
the voice of Elune. Truth may not weaken. Truth may not weaken. Your mana is depleted. Your mana is depleted.
Threatens these lands.
So be it.
As sleep dulled my senses.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds? By Elune.
Insufficient gold.
Ashrathoraman.
It shall be done. Anudora. Ashtherodanador.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. The goddess calls.
Okalamdor. Anudora.
As the goddess wills.
What threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds?
Goddess, light my path.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Insufficient gold.
Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the wilds? So be it. I heed the voice
Goddess,
of Elune.
light my
Standing
path.
guard.
Immediately. Ashrathoraman. By Elune.
Ah, the great outdoors.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
Insufficient gold.
Immediately.
It shall be done.
I am sworn to
As the
avenge.
goddess wills, the goddess calls. Ashathoran, I heed the voice of Elun.
Goddess, light my
I
path.
Elun. I heed
Our
the voice
warriors
of
have
Elun.
engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls.
Standing guard.
Someone threatens the wild.
The great outdoors.
Ashathoran,
In the name of Cenarius.
someone threatens the wild. So be it. Ashathoran,
Has sleep
I heed
dulled
the
my
voice of
senses?
Elun.
In position.
The goddess calls.
Goddess,
the
light
goddess
my
wills.
path. Make it fast. Insufficient gold.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Goddess, light my
I
path.
heed the voice of Elun. Ashrathoraman,
The great outdoors.
the goddess calls.
The land
goddess
and I are
calls.
one.
Insufficient gold.
Ashrathoraman.
Goddess,
threatens the
light my
wild.
path.
I heed the voice of Elun.
The great
By
outdoors.
Elun. I heed the voice of Elun.
For Kalimdor,
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately.
Goddess, light my path.
Anudora. It shall be done. Anudora.
The great
The
outdoors.
goddess calls. The goddess calls. So be it.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
Standing guard.
Someone threatens the wild.
For Kalimdor,
I heed the voice of Elun. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elun. So be it. By Elun.
I stand ready.
Hopefully the land will heal itself of this cursed blight. We should get moving. The barrow dens lie within the valley just ahead of us.
The great outdoors. What is nature's call?
I am sworn. Our
to
warriors
avenge.
have engaged the
the
enemy.
land and I are
The
one.
goddess calls,
Goddess, light my path.
as the goddess wills. By Elun.
What threatens these lands?
The great outdoors.
Is there trouble?
I heed the voice of Elun.
Our gold mine is running
The
low.
goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. So be it. Immediately.
Goddess,
As
light
the
my
goddess
path.
wills. I heed the voice of Elun.
Speak your mind.
By Elun. Ashrathoraman.
The great outdoors.
As the goddess wills. The goddess calls.
For Kalimdor.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild. Immediately. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
What is nature's call?
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild.
What is nature's call? Ah, the great
My
outdoors.
senses. Ashtenodonadu. Ashtenodonadu.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Goddess, light my path.
Ashrathoraman.
Is there trouble?
Immediately. The goddess calls.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Someone threatens the wild. So be it. The goddess calls.
Goddess, light my path.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of
On
Elune.
your mark.
Something is amiss.
I stand ready.
What threatens these
The
lands?
goddess calls.
Our
Someone
gold
threatens
mine
the
has
wild.
collapsed.
Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Ah, the great outdoors.
The
Ashrathoraman.
land and I are one.
Hi! For the trees. Are we being
Goddess,
invaded?
light my path.
What is
Speak
nature's
your
call?
mind.
The land and I are one. Come forth, Druids of the Talon. Let the storm crows fly once again upon the winds of war. Ishnu Allah, my brethren. Kalimdor has need of your powers once again, for the hour of doom is at hand.
We are yours to command, Shundo Stormrage.
Now we must delve into the earth and rouse the ferocious druids of the Claw from their slumber.